can talk about the battle pass here for season 2. Can talk about a little of the learnings from season 1 as we go through it, though. One of the coolest things you'll see in the game right off the bat. You want to speak to it?
Yeah, sure. So the first thing, as everybody knows, our battle passes don't expire, which means you have to have a way to equip the passes that you want to go and earn your content in. And so this will be the first time that you see this from season 1. You know, here this has been completed, so you can't equip something that you've already completed because there's nothing to earn left. But had you had other things to earn there, you would have been able to equip it, very similar to how you're equipping any piece of armor. And so you equip it, and that's where your XP will end up going. So whether you're earning XP per match or whether you're earning it through challenge systems, it'll go into the battle pass that you have equipped.
Yeah. Players from MCC should be pretty familiar with that, selecting the battle pass that they kind of want to make progress on.
Yeah, completely.
So here we've got the season 2 battle pass. First look at it. What are some of the things that initially jump out to you here?
Yeah, so one of the things I just take a look at these first 6 levels is it really shows some of our structural differences that we're trying to make for the battle pass all up. You only see one consumable. You see credits starting to be earned. And when we took a look at, you know, again, talking with our business team to say, hey, look, some of the original reasons for us not to have credits in the battle pass system were because if you had a battle pass that wasn't going to expire, we wanted to make sure that we weren't losing too much. And so we challenged those systems, and we're saying, hey, look, we think there is more value for the players, both from an engagement perspective, as well as every player knowing that if they've purchased a pass, they can earn that pass back. We think is a pretty powerful thing. We know it's industry standard, but we broke the industry standard with not expiring the battle pass. But that really helps us, I think, get back to what will provide that value back to players. But also, the other big thing you see here is your first free armor core within that first 6 levels. This is pretty critical for us because one of the things we felt looking at season 1, in season 1 you didn't earn a core if you were a free player. And for us, when we take a look at valuing the player's time and where we've kind of failed in a couple of ways, this is one of the pretty critical pieces. And we wanted to make sure that as we honor everyone's time, part of that is as you play, you're actually earning meaningful content, even if you're a free player, and earning, you know, a full suit is the first step of that. This also actually permeates the rest of the battle pass. If you're a free player, you're pretty much, I think we're about 60%. Don't quote me on that. If you're gonna, you know, land blast me with tweets or whatnot, you're 59% or whatever. I'm just saying around there. Our main goal was to try to help lift both the free side of the pass as well as the pass in general on higher valued content.
Yeah, so see the free track should have around 60% more just goodness earned, right? More durable cosmetic unlocks and stuff like that. And we already touched on it, but the pay track also has this.
Yep, absolutely.
A total of 1,000 credits over the course of the battle pass. But and
then the great thing you'll start seeing here is as Uni starts scrolling through this content is you're going to start seeing content here that matches our narrative theme. And as Joseph talked about, you know, Eklund and Din, they're the main characters for this pass. And they're lone wolves. They're wolves. They're Spartans who've been out on the hunt. They've been separated from the UNSC over a long period of time. So they've kind of had to scrap and pull together their armor. And you see that theme pretty much throughout the battle pass. And it's one of the critical things we're trying to do overall for creatively as we move forward, that being tied to the story, the ongoing story, as well as the look and the feel is felt throughout the experience. And like I said, you'll start seeing more coatings, again, more unique gear, which hopefully for every player who's looking at playing Halo and joining us for a new season, there's a lot of content there for them to go after that they haven't seen before, even if they've been a part of the franchise for 20 years.
Yeah, so lots of good stuff, especially for that Lone Wolves Rakshasa armor core. Right?
Exactly.
And this is a free helmet that you can get right off the bat. just right at tier 11.
Yeah, and you'll see there are still swaps and XP boosts in there. They are still valuable for players, but you were seeing them less than you were in the past. And even events completely have removed our consumables across the board, and our events are focused as a primary means in which you are earning through your time and your investment in the franchise a way to earn new content that we haven't seen before.
And as part of the Battle Pass, you also see some Mark 7 content, right? So players who've been joining us since launch who had that Mark 7 armor for free are going to get new pieces of armor here in the Battle Pass as well. Also, some on the free track.
And this is something that everybody has access to the Mark 7 core because it comes with the free-to-play multiplayer. It's something that we want to continue to build on, again, just to help make sure that story of the Spartans continues to grow, of what the UNSC Mark 7 look like.
Yeah. Nice AI color. High Charity, because it's got that Covenant purple. I like it. Oh, that's a good one. Get some of that camo,
Yep.
One of my favorite weapon charms now, the Combat Evolved one. Toss the plasma grenade, launch the weapon to you, pick it up, go on a tear. This and there's the Extermination weapon charm that'll be available with Twitch drops this weekend at Kansas City. So I'm looking forward to having both of those to rock too.
Yeah, and this chess piece pretty early on is just a critical way in which you can see that thrown together. Hey, look, we had to strap things together with wires and straps to help get this piece of gear be protective, and help that Spartan still do his duty and be successful for the UNSC.
And now we're starting to piece together one of our lone wolves. Eklund here.
So you start seeing her frame, and you start seeing wasps. I don't actually remember if we had any wasp coatings in the season 1 Battle Pass.
I can't remember for Battle Pass specifically, but there were a few ways to earn and also buy some coatings for the wasp. Like I know I've got one that I rock that I got in campaign. But yeah.
And you see you go next for the coating, you get a nice free coating here. And the great thing we're trying to do here, again, you're seeing some different color variations and just some more customization for the player look and feel. But you go to
jump on ahead to Eklund's piece. A nice little stance we can use to show off.
Yeah, and I just want to remind everybody, I know we're using a Spartan here. This Spartan that you're seeing here, when we look at poses and whatnot, this is all things that are acquired in the Battle Pass. So there's nothing from the store here. So everything you see on that Spartan is from the Battle Pass being put together.
It's a nice dealio right there.
Yep.
Let's see. Boom. There's Eklund.
Yeah. And so this is her kit. This is what she looks like in the cinematics. And you're seeing a lot of the obviously the way we put kits together. And one of the great things, again, from a character perspective, this just allows you, if you want to look like Eklund, this is what she looks like, and this is how her Spartan comes together as a character.
Real nice. Some more Mark 7 gear, right? Lots of good stuff. Oh my gosh. I'll dare you to pronounce this one.
No.
Some additional shoulder pieces for Mark 7 as well. Rampart kind of looks like the EOD, of old. A classic. Keep jumping forward here. Some new gloves and some chest attachments here. Like we were saying, just lots of good Mark 7 stuff.
Really good.
This one on the free track, a lot of players will recognize from our key art on season 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can now get it for free just in that free track or in that chest attachment. Nice little helmet attachment there. Bright red on Butler. I can dig it, yeah. But lots of good stuff, right? And one thing about the Battle Pass that we have talked about, or haven't talked about yet, is overall progression system stuff. I know we wanted to kind of talk about that kind of with the challenges, but I skipped over it a bit. We do want to make a long-term progression system, but that's not in scope here for season 2, right?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is, we're trying to get the foundation ready for it with, earned XP per match. But really that Spartan rank or the Spartan career that we're all looking for, that's something we're putting long-term investment in. Part of our drop pod system is to try to bring things online faster in pieces if possible. And this is definitely a top ask for us to, with the team, to get the Spartan progression system all up so that people feel like they have a career outside of the seasonal battle pass.
And we've also got some nice chest attachments right here coming up. Another pretty darn sweet looking Mark 7 one.
Yeah.
The Pack Rat.
I always love the grenade canisters.
Yeah. Anytime you got those, kind of reminds me of a meal.
Yeah, exactly.
And then up next, we've got, let's see, what we got here? Nice little visor.
Security flag. Access attempt logged.
Are you seeing this?
Success.
This can't be right. No way.
Firewall compromised.
This doesn't make sense.
Breach detected.
Do we know what's vulnerable
Oh,
yet?
God.
Core files
You've
targeted.
got an intact matrix core.
Signature is General Hunter.
Answer me.
Where did the core
Data
go?
transfer in
I think
progress.
we're about to find out. They're here.
Transfer complete.
Lux 11. Artificial minds, real salute.
Here, this one is one of my favorites, right?
Yeah.
With that black and red.
And this is why, I really just like where you have unique color sets that are high contrast. These are the ones that I've always just enjoyed, like the single armor reds and the things that are really, non-balanced is really cool for me.
Yeah, I'm really digging that look there. Continued Mark 7, right? Lots of good stuff for there. Got some Rakshasa knee pads.
Yeah, and this is the, again, you're seeing tape, electrical tape here, and just pulling the pieces together, and it's just, again, a really unique look compared to what, it seems like it's fresh off the factory floor.
And one thing I've kind of noticed here as we've been going through the battle passes, once you get to the second half, like things start getting real crazy. Nice. Yeah. And you see that with this the cool shot shoulder piece right here. Got it on both sides, and you got a nice sweet looking armor coating here. But yeah, like you get this and you really start to see the tubes, the patchwork, right? Oh snap, I'm on the battlefield. Let me get something together and scrounge it. Oh.
Yeah, this looks like a whole filtration system to replace the armor. Let's go to the
the GRD.
Yeah, GRD and the.
So this is a fan favorite from Reach that was cut from Reach, then brought into Reach via MCC not too long ago, and now it's making its appearance here in Infinite, which is awesome to have, right? The GRD never dies, right? Some brass knuckle type things.
That's right. That's fantastic. There's very few gloves that I get really excited about, but those gloves are amazing. I love the health pack. This is so good.
Some OG fans will really appreciate this. You got the med kit on both the gun attachment as well as a utility kind of hip attachment.
So good.
Big fan of that. GRD attachment. Some more coatings, right? This one's nice, like purple with a slight touch of gold to it.
Yeah.
Really liking that. This one. Yeah, the Packmaster's Glare.
Yeah. So we learned a lot from the Cyber Showdown of what we could do with effects, and I think again the art team. This is a huge, I think, a really good attachment for players.
Yeah, and one thing that I've really come to appreciate is we've also been learning our own tools on how to make things even better and cooler. Right? It's a newer engine, right? So we're getting familiar with it too, making even newer, cooler stuff. And kind of pushing its limits even more with future customization content, which has been really sweet to think about, right? Like when we launch Forge and people get their hands on, they make kind of more simple things, right? Same kind of basic concept applies to us with our own tools, getting better and better, making cooler and cooler things. Nice little helmet attachment here.
Yeah, I just love the, again, throwing together tape and
little walkie-talkie. Yeah.
Let's get more into DIN stuff.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Nice blades on the hip there.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, we're starting to get into DIN's stuff. You're right. On the
So
free
good.
track. Yep, you got a nice
He's clearly a hunter.
attachment. Yeah. Visor there. Shoulder pads. Attachment for DIN. Yep. Yeah, this second half is getting there. Oh, some of my favorite shoulder pieces.
Really yeah.
This one is kind of a elite shoulder piece that you have taken as your own. I'm a big fan of that.
Yep.
Just be like, I need that more than you do now.
Yep.
So I'm going to take it and use it.
This is where you can really start saying, you know, just mixing and matching with the universe and the armor pieces of the universe all up, not just Spartan.
Another stance with that Spartan that we stood up there. Nice little darker black clean coating. And then here's a full look at DIN.
Yeah. This is what you'll see in the cinematic and him full character, as Joseph was talking about earlier. Just really, really unique, really strong character look profile.
Yep, digging in. Yep.
I think this. I don't know if we had a full. Let's go to the next one. Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, we had
Mythic effects set. Yeah.
Mythic set.
I think you can see bits and pieces of this in our Moj trailer, actually, that just came out. A couple of Spartans are rocking this. You can see a little bit of the green trail around them.
Yeah.
But some really cool effects.
And then,
of
course, the one everyone's going to want, these Elite Skull shoulder pieces are just phenomenal.
Yeah, they are looking good.
Just pulled together like it looks like, you know, Din put this on himself and helped made it fit his whole armor set. It's very good.
Mm-hmm. Nice little wrist attachment there too.
Yep.
Deacon Crest shield node. But yeah, the Skullbearer trophy, clean, and overall battle pass, lots of good stuff.
Lots of good stuff. Yeah,
with the learnings.
Just remind everybody, you know, every event we have, you'll be earning content as well. The seasonal kickoff with the first event
right on May 3rd. Yeah.
Inception. What's the
Interference?
Interference.